All right, so ladies and gentlemen, and all the BNI members here, requesting all of you to please enter inside the studio as we're all set to continue the rest of the agenda for the day. I repeat, requesting all of you to please get inside the studio and get ready to continue the agenda for the day. And for all the chapter members here, we have something special for the chapters. If you are the first chapter coming inside the studio, we have something special happening for you. So make sure to run outside. Make sure to get your fellow members to join inside the studio as soon as possible, guys. You have 30 seconds of time to do that. I repeat, you have 30 seconds of time to get inside the studio.
Plan. I thought I had a plan, 'cause I thought I was the man, always one of the guys. Now life has struck me with surprise.
Announcing once again, requesting all the BNI members outside to please enter inside the studio and get ready for us to continue the rest of the agenda for the day. We cannot experience any further delay, so it's a request from our end. Requesting all of you to please get inside and make yourselves comfortable and take your seats. Guys, this is the final call out for all the people outside the studio. You're requested to please enter inside and take your seats. As I mentioned earlier, we cannot face any further delay. So it's a humble request. For all the chapter members, look around. If you see any of your members, fellow members missing, you have a magical device called a cell phone. Pick it up, give them a call, let them know they're late already.
What I tell you, nigga, when I come out of jail, what I was gonna do? I was gonna start digging into these niggas' chests, right? Watch this. Hey, quick, let me see them binoculars, nigga. The binoculars. Yeah, nigga, time to ride. Grab your bulletproof vest, nigga, cause it's gonna be a long one. Now, me and Quick finna show you niggas what it's like on this side, the real side. Now, this ride is gonna be some real motherfuckers and it's gonna be some pussies. Now, the real niggas gonna be the ones with money and bitches. The pussies gonna be the niggas on the floor bleeding. Now, everybody keep your eyes on the prize cause the ride get tricky. Got some niggas on your side that say they're your friends, but in real life, they're your enemies. Then you got some motherfuckers that say they're your enemies, but in real life, they eyes is on your money. So your enemies that say they're true, but in real life, them niggas will be snitches. It's a dirty game, y'all. Y'all got to be careful about who you fuck with and who you don't fuck with. Cause the shit get wild, y'all. Keep your mind on your riches, baby. Keep your mind on your riches. 911, it's an emergency. Cowards tried to murder me from hood to the birds. Every one of you niggas heard of me shit. I'm legendary, nigga, scary and paralyzed. Nothing more I despise than a liar. Count up. My mama told me when I was a seed, such a vicious motherfucker, why these devils let me free? I proceed to make them shiver when I deliver criminal lyrics from a worldwide mob figure. Thug niggas from everywhere, Mr. Machiavelli. Niggas is waiting for some thug shit, that's what they tell. So many rumors, but I'm infinite, immortal outlaw. Switching up on you ordinary bitches like I'm south, boy, you get left. And every breath I breathe until the moment I'm deceased. I'll be another moment falling as a G. I grip the crowd, then I start again. Eternally, I live in sin until the moment that they let me breathe again.
No heart for the fight. I was in every game. Then about 5, I was in all of them. Whichever one was winning. I wasn't fighting shit. Nigga made me unball my fist once. Show you how scared I was. I had my fist up ready, but motherfucker, put your hand down.
My lyrical verse was so much pain to some niggas it hurts. My guns bust. If you ain't one of us, it gets worse. Bitch niggas get they eyes swole. In fly mode, I'm a homicidal outlaw. And 5-0, get your lights on. The fight's on. Tonight's gonna be a fucking fight, so we might roll. My own homies say I'm heartless, but I'm a G to this until the day I'm gone. That's regardless. Ride by, niggas bow down. Thought I rot in jail, pay bail when niggas out now. Throw up your hands if you thugged out. First nigga act up, first nigga getting drugged out. I can be a villain if you let.
Guys, you have 30 seconds of time to get inside the studio. I repeat, you have T-minus 30 seconds.
To start again, don't have no motherfucking friends, nigga. Look inside, dog.
No heart for the fight. Everybody know one nigga is drinking. Every week he get his ass whooped. He never wins a fight, but he always wants to fight.
Ain't no heart to man.
No heart for the fight.
You don't get out of the way, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Ain't no heart to man.
Well, that's an ass whooping I gotta take.
To all my niggas engaged in making money in the 50 states. Keep your mind on your shit and fuck a punk bitch. No longer living in fear, my pistol close in hands. Convinced that this is my year like I'm the chosen man. Give me my money, you label me as a dawn. If niggas is having problems, open fire a bomb. I died and came back. I hustle with these lyrics as if it's a gang of crack. Thugging is in my spirit, I'm lost and not knowing. Scarred up but still flowing. Energized, still going. Can it be fate that makes a sick motherfucker break on these jealous ass cowards cause they evil and fake? What would it take? Give me that baseline.
All right, requesting all the members at the doors. We know we appreciate your time for networking, but guys, as I've been announcing from a while now, we cannot experience any further delay. Requesting all of you to please take your seats, make yourselves comfortable because we have something amazing happening up next.
En banlieue, tu peux lire la routine, l'amertume à travers la rétine de mes yeux. Parmi les victimes du système, je suis le narrateur du pourquoi. Ce mode de vie, on en connaît tous la cause, mais bon voilà quoi. Faut faire quelque chose pour nos rejetons. Et si je t'en parle, c'est parce que nos mères ont les jetons. Via la génération bouton, 10 à la vingtaine, tourne le bouton. Prête attention au message très important. Considère ces informations comme une alerte. Toi qui es en pleine formation, avant que mon pouls soit déclaré inerte, il m'incombe d'éviter de courir droit à ta perte. On se met blessé d'illusions, la plaie bien ouverte en plus de la télévision. Et l'influence que porte le mauvais exemple sur le bitume, l'engrenage est de plus en plus ample. Mais qui est l'exemple? Et celui qui s'instruise, détruit en séjournant en tôle, en faisant du mal à autrui. Mais qui est l'exemple? Celle qui s'instruise, détruit en pensant qu'à se divertir de mec et de boîte de nuit. Mais qui est l'exemple?
Announcing again for the members near the entries. I repeat, for the members near the entry and exit of the studio, guys, you're requested to please take your seats. As I've been announcing, look around if you see any of your fellow members missing. All you have to do is give them a call. Let them know they're already late.
Destin commun, fait aux garçons, nous sommes les parents de demain, Inch'Allah, attention, du bon exemple, faut s'identifier, faut se méfier des moralistes d'un jour, une fois contaminé, on devient sourd, quand on fait deal et croquer, c'est par couverture, combien d'années, dure la vie d'un voyou à moins de se faire condamner, on donne des bons conseils aux nouvelles générations, tandis que les cons essayent de troubler nos opérations, chacune de mes phrases coûte cher, si je te raconte de la merde, ça peut te coûter très cher, je compte pas passer ma vie sur le béton, faire des gosses, les voir béton, pour quelques bâtons, à coups de bâton, leur expliquer les spétons.
Wake till 6 a.m.
Time to work.
Let me make you come again.
Do it, yeah.
Keep it hush, 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 don't tell no one.
Undercover, Miss Lover, yeah.
Got enough to turn you on.
So, baby, just keep it a little secret. Why they don't know?
Wake till 6 a.m.
Time to work.
Let me make you come again.
Do it, yeah.
Keep it hush, 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 don't tell no one.
Undercover, Miss Lover, yeah.
Got enough to turn you on.
So, baby, just keep it a little secret. Why they don't know? Won't do them no harm. We can do mouth to mouth when no speaking. We can see eye to eye in the dark. Oh, don't you need somebody? Baby,
Guys, you have last 10 seconds to get yourself seated. I am looking at everybody to jog to your seats, guys. I want everybody to count with me. 10, 9, 8. I want everybody to count with me. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. But you always say we Indians always need buffer time. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. Especially for the people at the entry, guys. This is your final 5 seconds. I repeat, this is your final 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I want everybody to please give yourselves a huge round of applause there, guys. Come on. Thank you for being here on time. Before we begin, all right. Before we begin, introduce myself. My name is Vishwas, and I am going to be your MC for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for that, love. But before that, one thing that you need to know is when I am on stage, I need you guys to be active. I want everybody to stand up. Come on, each and everybody, stand up. Now, what's going to happen is something very, very magical. You've been hearing one tone of music from the morning. That is an amazing music, and now I'm going to create an anthem for BNIBAng 2018 right here on this very stage. Are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready? Now, the pattern's very simple. I want each and every, put your hands up. Put your hands up in the air. The pattern's very simple. Clap, clap, clap. Only three. Again, hands up. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. A little bit of a change. Clap, clap, hey! Clap, clap, hey! Now, I'm going to add some beauty to this. They say music makes life better. I'm going to play some music for you. We have an amazing, talented DJ at the console. All we try to do is collaborate that music with this amazing tone that we've come up with. Are we ready? Are we ready? DJ, give me the beat. Everybody, hands up. Clap, clap, hey! Clap, clap, hey! Clap, clap. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Clap, clap, hey. DJ, give me the cue. Try to collaborate. Clap, clap, hey. 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 Clap, clap. Clap, clap.
You're a boy, make a big noise.
And if you know the song, sing along.
A big man someday. You got mud on your face. You
Clap, clap,
disgrace.
hey.
Kicking your
Hey.
can all over the place.
Hey.
Singing, we will rock you.
Amazing, one more time.
We will.
Thank you, you rock. Let me tell you that. Thank you so much. Take your seats. Take your seat there. Give yourselves a round of applause for that, guys. Come on. I want the same energy to carry out throughout the day. Let's make that promise to ourselves. Yes? All right, before that, I'm going to be inviting on stage someone very special, of course. You've seen him given presentations. He's such a familiar face to BNI, of course. Please welcome on stage our very own Bangalore ED, Mr. Anant Raman, please. Come on, give him a huge round of applause.
Are you all enjoying? So I'm not going to give you any speech. I just want to thank some of the people here. So first I would like to call Nagesh here from the beverage. How many of you are enjoying tea and coffee there? So the whole tea and coffee is sponsored by him, freshly brewed, freshly made here itself at the venue. Okay, he is looking for the connections with the corporate companies. So he works with the corporate companies. Also, he is very much interested working with the contact sphere for the corporate companies. Okay, all of you know who are the HR contact sphere kind of thing. That is the kind of the people whom you are looking. So Nagesh, thank you so much for such a wonderful coffee. We are all enjoying. Thank you so much. Yeah. So now, I want to introduce our own JP, Jayaprakash, from Dollar Engineering. How many of you are enjoying the freshly made cookies there? He is manufacturing here. It is not packed. It is not from anywhere. It is manufactured here in the venue. So, and then he is not a cookie seller. He is not a cookie manufacturer. Okay, he manufactures those machines which manufactures cookies. Okay, so he is looking for the connect with the corporate kitchens and things like. So thank you so much, JP. We are all enjoying your cookies, and then all of them are enjoying. Thank you so much. Yeah. So we have Chinnu Swami. He is the man behind our green initiative, serving the water to all of us. He is making the huge containers, and then he has been bringing water, and then clean water. Every time, even in the front rows, every time your glasses are cleaned, when you go back and come back, don't worry, you can pick up any glasses. Okay, so it is all cleaned every time when you come back. Okay, that is also taken care. So Chinnu, thank you so much for helping us in this green initiative. Thank you very much. Who? So Sendil is again for the, oh sorry, Chandrasekhar. So Chandrasekhar is from the wonderful chapter. He is into the manufacturing of the purified water. So thank you so much. He is the other person who is helping us in our green initiative and then helping the water throughout the day here. So thank you so much, Chandrasekhar. Thank you very much.
Let's have a round of applause for our ED, guys. Come on. Right? We know we love BNI. Yes? Right? So who is BNI? What I see in front of you is BNI. But what is the reason why Bang is so special today? We've heard this so many times in our lives. Money hai to honey hai, right? Without financial support, without a certain people who stand behind us and give us the financial support and the support from their brand, Bang could not be where it is right now. So ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very, very important for us to make sure that they know that we are here to support them in return. So ladies and gentlemen, up next, we're going to be thanking our sponsors. But one thing that I want from a promise from you guys is each and everybody here will thank our sponsors with the hugest round of applause. Can we make that promise? So ladies and gentlemen, up next is our sponsor AV. Let's welcome that AV with a huge round of applause.
Established in 2009 by Mr. Srinivasulu Reddy with a vision.
Let me tell you why that happened. You guys did not clap enough. You know, we feed off your energy, guys. We feed off your energy. Come on.
A home is finally a place where you spend most of your time. So you should feel what I call, apnapan in Hindi.
Basically, apartments, flats and all, they have very small, very clustered type of environment. But here it was totally different.
The way they have allocated space in every house, the smallest house in the apartment, 3,600 square feet. Right now, we live in a 3,600 square feet house, which is the biggest.
Shape of the flat is actually very nice. Rectangular design will give you more space.
It is located in an area which is buzzing with schools, colleges, hospitals, restaurants, shopping centers, malls and places of worship.
You don't feel like you live in an apartment when you're inside the house. You get the feel that it's a villa, but you are in the best facilities of an apartment.
We wanted to have a villa in the sky, so we are going to stay in a villa in the sky.
SM Productions
Our shelters can make your property do magic for you. Generate rental income month after month from reputed tenants. Owner's family partnered with Avyukta for the RM Square project. Tata West Side, Hometown and Sherlock are their tenants now. They earn few lakhs every month now from long-term rents. Owners of commercial space in Hennur and Sarjapur Road, please call us. Let us talk partnerships. Avyukta prides itself on keeping promises and walking the talk.
All right, once again, let's collectively have a huge round of applause for all our sponsors, thanking them for being a part of Bang 2018 and making it is a grand, grand success. Come on, everybody, hands up. Clap, clap, clap. There you go. Now, it's time for us to move forward with the next set of awards. And before I call upon anything, the people, the presenter or the person who's won the award, one thing that I want each and every of you to remember here is someone who's going to be coming on stage and receiving the award. Remember, they are your fellow BNI member. And for most of you sitting here, they're your fellow chapter member. For them to be working harder to receive more awards, all you have to do is make sure that they know that you are here to support them. So all you have to do is show it to me. There you go. Now, with that same energy, moving forward with the next category is the BNI Trailblazer Award. This award is given to the member with the highest score in the traffic lights in the Bangalore region. And of course, to do the honors, please welcome on stage Mr. Anupam Kaushal, BNI Delhi South ED. Come on, put your hands together. All right. So thank you so much for being here. And look at the energy, guys. It has to be transmitted, right? So thank you so much for being so energetic, and hope that passes on to everybody sitting here. All right. Now, of course, we're going to again reiterating the whole fact. The person who's going to be receiving the award is going to receive the award here, and of course, our Bangalore EDs are going to be standing there in front of the photo op booth. We're going to continue with the same set. And standing at the third place, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this person on stage with a huge round of applause, Mr. Venu Ravindran from the chapter Amazing with a score of 93.75. There you go. Congratulations, sir. Moving forward with the second place. Again, with a huge round of applause, welcome on stage, Mr. Vikas Katoch from the chapter Icon with the score 97.08.
Follow me, right.
And now, the first place. This gentleman coming on stage is very, very special for multiple reasons. You will know why when he makes his way to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, with a thunderous round of applause, please welcome Mr. Santosh Burani from Champions with a score of 100. Even a standing ovation would not be less for this lovely gentleman here because he has a 100% score. All right. This moment here is special for multiple reasons, as I said. Sir, this is for you. Before you go ahead, I have a question for you. So you've been a part of BNI for the longest time. All of us are aware of that. But year on year, how have you been managing to get 100% for 5 years straight? Guys, before he answers that, he needs to know what a big achievement that is. Come on. So please, we'd love to know that. Mic number 5.
Thank you, guys. So it's been 9 years for me in BNI. I'm in love with BNI. Okay. So it just took me 1 year in BNI to be in green. Okay, and then there was no looking back. And without my knowledge, in 1.5 years, I was at 100. And from then, I have never come down. So,
you know, it's just that he's used to doing...
No,
because it doesn't feel like work.
Thing is, I don't do anything extraordinary or out of the box. I just stick to the basics of BNI. It is very simple to say that I stick to the basics, but actually that's what I do. I just stick to the basics of BNI. If you keep repeating whatever you do, okay, that shows what you are. Okay, so excellence then is not an act, it becomes an habit. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much for being here again. Also something that you already know, let me reiterate the fact that Mr. Santosh Burani here is also making an opportunity available for you to win a pendant every hour. All you have to do is find out his referral slip, give him a referral, and yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Let's have a huge round of applause for him, guys. Come on. So thank you so much for being here. As I've been saying, you might get a chance to win yourself. Ladies, hands up. How many ladies here? So many. This is an opportunity especially for you. And for all the gentlemen, don't think that I'm not addressing you. You have wives back at home, and they're waiting for for you to bring them something back home. So this is an opportunity for you. Please head to Mr. Santosh Burani's stall, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of details going forward with that. And with that, I'm moving forward with the next set of awards. So ladies and gentlemen, up next is the BNI Enricher Award. The BNI Enricher Award is given to the members who generated the maximum business for their chapter members. And to do the honors, please welcome on stage Madam Sanjana Shah, that is BNI Hyderabad West ED. This is where we put our hands together and clap, guys. Come on. On stage to do the honor, Madam Soumya from Chennai, guys. Come on, put your hands together. Welcome on stage. All right. So moving forward, the third position is won by Mr. Vasant NS from Bedazzlers with an amount of... This is a round of applause. Come on, give a huge round of applause there. Mr. Vasant NS from Bedazzlers, guys. Come on. It's a whopping amount of 6 crores, 35 lakhs and moving forward. So congratulations. Ma'am, I request you to please stay back. Madam Soumya. Ma'am, I request you to please stay back. Thank you. We might have a little more volume on the monitors, please. All right, and the second place right now is Mr. Venkatesh Murthy CK from the chapter Excellence. Again, with a whopping amount of 7 crore 86 lakhs 27,480 rupees. All you have to do is clap along with the music. Clap along with the music. Come on. And the much awaited, the first place, I want you to welcome this person with the maximum energy. Get your energies together and please welcome on stage Madam Nimi Shetty from Odyssey. Again with a whopping amount of 7 crores 89 lakhs 54,145 rupees. Once again, let's have a huge round of applause for here. Madam, before you go, most of us know for a fact that you're from a medicine background. How do you manage to, for your fellow members to gain so much of TVBs? How does that happen?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm a 6+ years member in Odyssey, and the person whom I gave this business to is about 8 years old, 8+ years, and he was a founder member of Odyssey. It so happened that he was representing his category for about 5 to 6 years. And in Odyssey, we have this thing of focusing more on the concept of a creative need, a creative ask, than the felt need. So he was asking for HNIs, he was asking for corporates, he was asking for NRIs. All of us were giving him referrals, but nothing was converting. It so happened we went to US for Akka Summit, a couple of us from our chapter, and he was sponsoring the VIP launch there to get more business, but again, nothing happened. So he being an 8+ years members and me 6+ years, we hadn't done a focused one-to-one at all. So after coming back from US, I told him, I think, Darshan, it's high time we did a one-to-one. We had never done a one-to-one. And all of us know that the most important tool of BNI is to have a focused one-to-one every now and then with our fellow members. So we did that. And the connect which I gave him was not a new connect that I had met. He was a 45-year-old connect whom I knew, my brother. So that made the difference. They sat up, they worked out what best they could do, because convention sales with this project was not happening, and that's how the miracle happened. So ladies and gentlemen, my crisp message to you is focused and an effective one-to-one in BNI does work. Please do that very often. Don't be lazy, and you will see the turnovers happening. Thank you.
Ma'am, congratulations again. Once again, let's have a huge round of applause. Ma'am Soumya, thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Let's also have a huge round of applause for her, guys. Come on. Also, let me just quickly let you know, right? Clapping seems very difficult sometimes. But what happens is when music is playing around, it's more easier to clap with the beat. As simple as that. I understand for a fact clapping continuously might be difficult, but just carry along with the beat. Yes? There you go. All right, moving forward, the next set of awards, that is the BNI Knowledge Bank Award. Life is a learning process. Learning is a lifelong process. We recognize members who have attached maximum amount of trainings in the BNI Knowledge Bank Award. And to do the honors, ladies and gentlemen, welcome someone really special. That is Mr. Vineet Nambiar, all the way from Qatar, guys. Come on, let's give him a huge round of applause and give him an experience that he will not forget. First of all, sir, thank you so much for being here. And now, for the special people who won the award, ladies and gentlemen, starting with the 3rd place, please give a huge round of applause for Mr. Rajesh KJ of Champions, who of course has attended 21 meetings.
Bravo.
People on the left, come on, clap.
DJ Bravo. DJ Bravo. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say Bravo, a champion, champion, champion.
At the 2nd place right now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to Khushbu Gupta from the chapter GEMS with 34 trainings.
DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, champion, 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 champion.
Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle.
All right, but before you go, first of all, congratulations, sir. And we've been seeing year on year that you've been attending maximum trainings. What makes you attend so many trainings? Let's educate our fellow members here.
Hello. Well, we understand we all joined BNI to get more business. And what I believe to do so, training plays an integral part. And everyone over here is master of his or her own trade. But to leverage BNI, he should be ready to first unlearn and then relearn. And the most important part, why to attend the trainings regularly? Because with the course of time, we tend to deviate from the basics of BNI. And when we attend trainings regularly, we not only brush up our knowledge, we have more positive takes away, and we are back on track with BNI basics. And yes, with trainings, networking and building relationship in training is a byproduct. Thank you.
Congratulations again, sir. Thank you so much. And also, sir, thank you so much, Vinny. Let's have a huge round of applause for both of them. Guys, fine. Come on, guys, come on. All right. All right, so we have Vinny here who has something very, very special for us. This apparently is supposed to be a surprise for us, but I'm sure when it comes from the original member, of course, it makes more sense. So this is here.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Good afternoon, Bengaluru. You know, it's strange, I keep using Bengaluru, but everyone here says Bangalore. You know, it's coming from Doha. I have a lot of my family in Dubai, but, we're focused on Doha. We're based out of Doha. And can I hear a loud cheer for BNI Qatar? A loud cheer. We love you all, The amazing forum which you guys have put out here, it's a great, it offers us a lot of opportunity. She's actually looking at me, I'm running out of time. Let me make this fast. How many soccer fans here? A lot, right? Were you watching the Russian World Cup? 4 years from now, the greatest show on this planet is coming to Qatar. 2022 World Cup. Hundreds of billions of dollars are being invested from roads, infrastructure, cookie makers, and everything, Why not Bangalore companies take advantage of that? Why not companies from India take advantage of that, right? I have an invite for those as ambitious ones. Hit me up today during the networking or after the meeting, and we can find out a way how we can make sure that your companies have a presence there. Not just Doha. If you're interested in Dubai and the larger Middle East, we're more than glad to help. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity. Love you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vinny. Thank you so much. And now, I think, before I call upon the next set of agenda, something that I think we all should know here and something that we should appreciate here. Did you know that BANG 2018 is world's biggest members day ever? Yes? Right? I want you to congratulate each other here. How are we going to do that? As professional as BNI is, I want you to just shake hands with the person right next to you. Come on. Shake hands with your neighbor. Congratulate each and everybody who's around you. Come on. Right? Now, the thing is, whenever you see Vishwas on stage, that is me, we do things in style. We do things in style. We just don't shake hands. Now, I'm going to teach you a new and more innovative way of saying thank you and congratulations. Everybody, right hands up. Give a high five to the person right next to you and congratulate each other. Come on. There you go. Excitement should be on the peak. Please give yourselves a huge round of applause because you are the people who've made it happen, guys. Come on. With that same energy, moving forward, up next, we have a unique performance. Yes, you heard it right. We have a unique performance that's going to be happening on stage. Something that I can give out here is this performance here will bring out a nostalgic feeling. This is a journey that all of you will get back in time to the years of 70s and 80s. So ladies and gentlemen, coming on stage up next is a very special chapter that is Tycoons to perform a skit. So please welcome them on stage with a huge round of applause.
Don't give me reasons, man. Last warning for you. Please, please.
Satish, what happened?
Business is going down.
Do you want to grow your business?
Yes.
So come to BNI once.
ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಬಂದ ಧೈರ್ಯ ತುಂದ BNI ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕರ್ದ ವಿಸಿಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೋದೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆದೆ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಗೆ ಧನ್ಯ BNIಗೆ ಧನ್ಯ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಗೆ ಧನ್ಯ BNIಗೆ ಧನ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಗಳಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಗಳಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯ ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಲು BNI ಸೇರಿದೆ ಇವರ್ಸ್ಗೆನ್ ಫಿಲಾಸಫಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು 1 to 1 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ರೆಫರಲ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸ್ಲಿಪ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು BNI ಕಟ್ನಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊಲ್ಸ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಗೆಟ್ ಔಟು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಓಪನ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ವಾಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ comes around. Hello my lovely friend, how are you, how are you?
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನನ್ ಗೆಳೆಯ ನನ್ನ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ 0-0
ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು
ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಹಾಳಾಯ್ತು
BNI ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ನೋಡು
ಹೌದೇನೋ ನನ್ ಗೆಳೆಯ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬಿಡು ನಾನು ಕೂಡ BNI ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದೆ ನನ್ನ ಲೈಫ್ ಕೂಡ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತು ವಾಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್
This is the tribute to Dr. Ivan Meissner. जोश से विजिटर को मीटिंग बुला के मीटिंग में मेंबर को रेफरल दे के हर मेंबर से थैंक यू स्लिप लेके BCP को पूरा करा के ट्रेनिंग में क्रॉस चैप्टर कनेक्शन लेके ड्रीम रेफरल को पूरा करा के सोशल्स में बॉन्डिंग बना के बैंक बैलेंस को ऊपर बढ़ा के all the BNI members don't miss the business all the BNI members don't miss the chance what goes around comes around what goes around comes around give us gain give us gain give us gain philosophy
Satish, you're still going to BNI?
come to BNI जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ BNI के सिवा जाना कहाँ जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ BNI के सिवा जाना कहाँ जीता है जब हमको आवाज दो हम हैं यही आपके लिए हम हैं यही आपके लिए मेंबर्स जहाँ बिजनेस वहाँ BNI के सिवा जाना कहाँ BNI के सिवा जाना कहाँ BNI के सिवा जाना कहाँ
All right, guys, there's only one way of showing appreciation for anything that happens on stage, and that is, there you go. And here, right? Now, let me get down to the ground and let's talk man to man, right? So we humans love materialistic benefits. Yes? How many of you agree? If you're not agreeing, you're lying. Everybody knows that. Right? However, we've made a very special opportunity that is available for you here. Now, as we already know, our sponsor here is, let's read out loudly, Burani Real Estates, right? So we also know that he has a wonderful stall that is at the stall area. Now, let me tell you what is the benefit that you can gain out of here. Now, you don't have to do something very extra. This is something that we do on BNI members do on a very regular basis. Something that comes to our mind as soon as we hear BNI is referrals. Yes? And we give out referrals from our contacts peers. That is what you're expected to do today as well. So take out the referral slip that you have, find out a prospective customer who would be interested in investing in one of his properties, right? And fill the details, and all you have to do is drop it in the stall that is mail available at the stalls. And the beauty of it is every hour, as I mentioned earlier, there's a pendant to be won. That is in association with Varada Diamonds. Let's have a huge round of applause for them there. And the value of each and every pendant here is 10,000 rupees. That is not less when you're getting it for free, is it? Yes, no, maybe? So now, let's go through our contacts peers. Let's make sure that we find someone who will be interested there and give him a referral and let him benefit. Moreover, benefit yourself, right? Everything that we do is something that we do to make ourselves happy. Yes, no? But my question to you, are you happy right now? If you're happy, give me a yay. If you want to be happier, give me the yay, yay. If you want to be the happiest before you go back home tonight, give me a yay, yay, yay. And you know, how do you get the yay, yay, yay? Pass the referral. Get an opportunity to get the pendant for yourselves, guys. Come on, let's have a huge round of applause for this opportunity that we've got, right? So this is an opportunity that we do not get every day. So let's make sure that we make use of the opportunity and benefit both sides. And now, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, something that we all also know is when we do business, saying thank you is very, very important. So we have some of our very, very special members who are going to be passing some testimonials. So we're going to have some amazing AVs of the testimonials. Let's have a huge round of applause for all the lovely people on the screen right now.
Good morning, BNI. My name is Teresa. I represent my firm, Solesha. We are into handcrafted creations. It's been 3 years I'm a part of BNI and a proud member. And it was in the year 2015 that I met Mr. Subbu Venkatraman as part of One-to-One, and he suggested that why don't I start doing portraits. And that's when I started doing portraits. I didn't know that I had this in me. And ever since then, I've been doing 201 portraits. And last year for the BNIBAng 2017, I was given the privilege to give all the 5 eminent speakers their portraits, because of which the media caught up with me, and I was featured in 2 different news channels, that is Malayalam Manorama and Mathrubhumi, for my works. All these fame, the visibility and the credibility that I have received is because of BNI. Thank you, BNI.
Good morning, BNI. I am Somshekar V. Patil from Tetrad, India. I have been in BNI almost more than 4 years, and I have done, phenomenally, I have done business worth of 7.5 crores from BNI, and I contributed to the BNI more than 3 crores. And recent success story, we have done a project for French Embassy, which is there in Vasant Nagar, and also we are coming out with 10,000 square feet of infrastructure with Italian machines, and this is a success story. Thank you so much to BNI, and thank you.
Good morning, BNI. Dr. Aarti here, practicing dental surgeon
for over 22 years from BNI Zeal chapter. I've been into BNI for 15 months now, and it's really given me the best platform for me to grow and transform. It's been very supportive, very positive, and transformed me into who I am today. I would like to share with you a small success story of BNI, how it helped me. One of my teammates, visitors, referred her relative to me from the US, which turned out into a business transaction of 3.5 lakhs. And that value is a very big value in terms when it comes to dentistry. It's from a single patient. So that is what BNI has done for me, and it will help all the doctors in their profession to grow and bond better with people. Thank you, BNI, for making me who I am today.
There you go. They say appreciation is the key to any success. And what you saw is some amazing success stories. So looking for the same stories from all of you guys from here. So please give yourselves a huge round of applause for also the people who are on screen right now. Right? We know any building stands on a strong foundation of pillars. Similarly, our BNI Bangalore has two certain pillars. And we all know about them. We've seen them speak so many times. We've seen them do wonders and amazing things for each and everybody here. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage our two pillars of BNI Bangalore, Mr. Anantram and Mr. Balaji. Come on!
Good morning.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to give you a report or something. Could I have the slides on, please? And before that, let me just ask Anantram how his voice is. So, Anant, how's your voice?
Yeah, seems to be okay. You know what happened, Balaji? There was at least, I had more than about 6-7 medicines. So many members came and gave me, oh, take this, take this, take this. Now I am looking like a pharmacy standing here in front of you.
So okay. His voice might be okay. I don't know about his stomach. It's okay. So
thank you all for your love.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to present something about your business. You've got various departments in your company, and the department we are going to talk about is your referral department, focused on the referral department. So how has your referral department been doing? So as we know, what really matters, meaningful relationships. And for meaningful relationships, we need people. So how many people are there in your network, and how many people know you very well in the network? So I call it the width and the depth of your network. So we've got the width, how many people you know, and how many people know you so well that they can actually close business for you. So first, let's focus on the depth of the relationship. So it starts with you. Any relationship starts with at least one person, you, and then others, and then your power buddy. So we have been doing a lot of activities around helping you figure out who your power buddy is, and let's take some examples of how this is working. So first, what is a power buddy? Because there are certain non-BNI members over here. So a power buddy is a person who shares a similar target market as yours, very similar customers you serve, and you made a commitment that you're going to help each other generate business for each other on a regular basis. So let's see the kind of activities we have been doing. One of the processes we have set up in chapters is the visitor inviting for the feature presenter. And over the last 1.5 years or so, we have been doing this activity in terms of making sure that there are relevant visitors who could be potential power buddies visiting the chapter for the feature presenter. And then the beauty is the feature presenter gets to pick who among those invitees, visitors, can join the chapter based on the right fit for the person, for the presenter. So let's take some examples over here. We had Supriya. Could I welcome Supriya over to the stage? So Supriya had her feature presentation. She has done it twice. And let's see what she has done because of that. So Supriya, if you could come over here, and we'll get your mic. So the first time Supriya did her presentation, so Supriya, what happened? How many visitors were there the first time you did your feature presentation?
When I did my first presentation was in November 2017. I had 11 visitors, in which 7 was my contact peers.
They were all your contact spheres.
Contact peers.
That means relevant for you. They could refer you business in the future.
Yes, they were relevant to my business.
And how this inviting happen? Who invited these 11 people?
My chapter people invited, 5 of them were invited by my chapter person. In that, one of my chapter person actually took an extra effort to bring the visitor along with her. And that person eventually joined the chapter as well.
That is Mr. Venkatesh?
That's Mr. Venkatesh.
So Venkatesh joined your chapter and he's into construction equipment manufacturing?
He's a construction equipment manufacturer, hire and executional, and he is my power buddy.
Okay, so that means both of you deal with builders and so on? That's your contact?
The builders and the real estate companies.
And real estate companies. So how much business has happened for you as an architect? How much business has happened for you?
From his end, I've right now converted is 3 lakhs and another 14 lakhs is in pipeline.
Is that good business for an architect?
It's an amazing one for an architect like me.
Yeah, super. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a round of applause. Okay. And have you been able to give him some business?
I've given him referrals, but it is a long lead item. It will take some time, but if it converts, it will be 1 crore of business for him.
Wow, super. 1 crore coming up for Mr. Venkatesh very soon. So let's see. You repeated this feature presentation again recently?
Yes. I repeated in May 2018, wherein I had 16 visitors, and 11 of them were my contacts peers. 14 were invited by my chapter people, and 2 of them joined the chapter. And that is one, Mr. Subbarao. He's a civil contractor, again my contact buddy, and Mr. Narayan, who is a land developer.
Okay, and what was the promise given by Narayan?
Yes, sir.
All his, so all his projects you're doing now?
Yes, and for now, for Mr. Narayan and Mr. Subbarao, I am the architect for all their projects henceforth. So we have built in a pipeline, a bond we have built in so that for the many
team of Surya, Paramjit, and Ganesh. If you are there in the audience, Surya, Ganesh, and Paramjit, please stand up and we'll give you please be recognized over here.
If you are there,
Super.
yeah, Ganesh is there.
And Ganesh over there.
Yeah, Surya.
We have not forgotten you, Ganesh. So they have gone to chapters, at least 20 chapters, and they helped members implement this process of inviting specifically for the feature presentation. So really, a lot of work went into at a regional level to make this happen. So over to now Anantram to share a success story about Power Buddies in the Bedazzler chapter.
Yeah. So these are the 2 people, like the Vasant, who is into the CCTV business, and then we have Jayaprakash, who is a UPS manufacturing. So before, without me talking too much about what did they do and then how did they do, so let me call them only. So let us hear from them. So what did they do? And they look exactly like a power buddy, right? You are with the uniform. Wow, this is amazing. Yeah, have the mic here. Please come over. Okay, I did not want to forget the questions. That's why I have even typed it and brought it here. Okay, let me ask you, JP and Vasant. So both of you are power buddies?
Yes.
Okay, you have permission from your spouses for that? Okay, so...
Even Supreme Court has permitted.
Now I want to ask you one more dangerous question. Since when you are power buddies?
Since January 2018.
About 8 months.
Okay. Can we have one more mic, please?
One more mic,
One more
please?
mic.
Yeah. So were you part of the chapter much before that?
Yeah.
How long have you been in the chapter?
I'm in the chapter about 4.5 years. I'm part of Bedazzlers for past 3 years.
So what, suddenly, how come Power Buddy? After so many years?
though we were, though we were chapter members for 3 years, in fact for the same contact sphere, still we were generated, I think we have generated about very few referrals, maybe about 10 referrals throughout that span of time.
See, but I was a LT team in last term. I was observing in LT round table, there is a power team, power buddy, concept round table. I got inspired, thought of implementing in our chapter specifically. So though we are in same contact sphere, I choose Jay Prakash as a power buddy, started going for a call.
In Jan 2018, we went on a joint call. They actually changed all our thinking about the whole stuff. Basically, it was for Tamil Nadu. For engineer college, we went on a joint call. So during our journey and during the presentations we were giving, so we understood our potentiality very well, that we can, of course, complement each other's business very well. So that way, we decided that we will go on a call, even if it's one person's call. My own call, I'm taking him as a joint call. So that's how we
So I heard the first joint call you did was for 1.5 hours journey or something?
Yeah, it's about 3 hours journey.
3 hours journey.
For a Tamil Nadu we went, sir.
So that's when you got to know each other, okay?
So now I want to ask you a question. So you are going on power dates, right?
Yes. Very much.
Your spouses are here?
No.
They are coming in the evening?
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, how often you go for a power date?
See, power date is a joint call. We schedule like every day morning we have a call like around 9:30 to 10. Is there any scheduled call for us? If not, so every alternate day we go for a call, at least 2 calls, we joint calls we attend. Make sure that we attend it.
In a week, about 6 to 8 joint calls we are doing together.
So I heard that you talk to each other every day in the morning?
Yeah.
So what happens that time?
See, every day morning, one of us call up and ask whether we have any schedules for today. Of course, I mean, every alternate day we ensure that we meet 2 clients, 2 new clients, or at least 2 old clients. We ensure that we meet them and we go together. So which resulted in enormous business for us.
What do you mean by enormous? How much business?
See, in the span of 8 months, we have attended around 243 joint calls.
Wow. 243 joint calls.
Yeah. Out of, I will make sure that 49 orders was closed, which is around 2.9 crores.
Okay.
And out of the quotations we have given, 121 quotations are pending, and about 5.6 crores business is in the pipeline with a conversion rate of 70%.
Wow.
Okay. Now I want to ask you a very, very secret question that will not be heard in the mic. Okay, you can whisper with me. How much business you have done?
Together, as a power buddy team.
That's what I have concluded. 49 quotation completed, 2.6 crores is already order received and closed.
Wow.
Wow.
How much again?
2.9 crores together we have
2.9 crores only through joint calls.
And this is since Jan, and they're just getting started. So thank you very much. So what's your message to the BNI members over here?
We found that joint call is a very serious business generating mechanism. So I request everyone to find the right buddy like us and double yourself and triple your business.
Yes.
Thank you.
Find yourself one buddy, double yourself, and triple your business.
Super.
Thank you so much, Vasant and JP. So that was an amazing learning.
Thank you.
So around 1.5 years back, we had a session by Sunil Sethia because we were very curious to know why their region, the average membership, thank you for close business, was very high. And he gave a session on power teams in Bangalore, and that ignited a lot of our members to do something about it. And I think we are already seeing the results today. So thank you, Sunil Sethia, for making this happen for us, for inspiring us to do joint calls and power dates and get focused on power teams.
Yeah, big round of applause to Sunil, please.
Good applause. So, guys, action point for you: if you do not have a power buddy, get one very fast, because it means you'll get a lot more business. So, so the thing is, the power buddy is one unit. You add one more person into the team, it becomes a power team. Same target market and commitment to refer business to each other on a regular basis. So let's look at a very successful power team. We have got the dynamic chapter, the CXO, and the board power team over here. There are 10 of them. I invite all of them over here, and Raghu will be their spokesperson. So
have two mics.
One mic.
Okay.
I restricted the number of people whom I was going to speak. Come. But the whole power team, please come. So Raghu, maybe start off with some broad statistics.
Come close.
So in the last 6 months, how much business have you been able to do as a power team?
Good afternoon, BNI. As our CXO and board power team, in the last 6 months, we have done close to about 8 crores of business.
Wow.
And we have about 10 crores of business in the pipeline. So these are businesses where we have either got purchase orders or there is a ask from the customer. And we are, on a bare minimum, we are averaging about 1.5 crores per month.
So as a power team of 10 people, they're averaging 1.5 crores per month, and it's only growing. So how did this all get started? What was the starting point?
So the start for us was Sunil Setia's workshop about 2 years ago.
Okay.
So that's when we, all of us, some of us have been members for almost 6 years now. Jeevan, of course, 10 years. And we had different forms of power teams, but once we attended Sunil Setia's workshop, that really changed our entire perspective on how power teams work. And that's when things got moving and it got us where we are today.
Superb. And what was the first thing that you did after going back to your chapter?
So the first thing is, there are two things actually. The first is to find your power buddy. And the second one is doing the target market exercise. Now, the target market exercise is, if you remember 7 years ago, you did this with us on a one-to-one. And we are into the outsourced accounting business. And I used to think, or I used to say that every business requires accounting, right? So everybody is a potential customer for me. But then we sat together and we came up with top 10 clients where, which were our target market, tried to profile them, where they are profitable and we enjoy doing business with them. So that was the model that was adopted. So we did this exercise across our chapter, tried to find out who are the best power buddies. We started with the power buddy concept and added members one by one and moved to the power team concept.
Super. So a lot of business happening as a power team. Guys, put a cheer that if you're all happy with the power team. Superb.
Oh, hey.
Okay. So now, how often do you meet as a power team?
Yeah, so we meet every week, every Thursday at 8 a.m. in one of the central locations. And the power team meetings are extremely focused. So it goes on exactly for 90 minutes. Thanks to our power team coordinator and convener, Arjun. So he has set out an agenda where we discuss the target markets, our goals every week and for the month, and how we progress towards achieving these goals. And everybody is enthused to give, and that's how we make it happen. Yeah.
Superb. What's your message to members?
I think the message is very clear. Get on with the Power Buddy system and move to the power teams. And if you want to get the target market exercise done, please get in touch with Balaji. He'll do it for your chapter. That will take about an hour and a half after your chapter meeting. And it's an amazing exercise to start off with your power teams.
Thank you, Raghu. Thank you, guys, for coming here and sharing your success over here. Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you. So, like Dr. Ivan Meisner says, it's about meaningful relationships. That's what it's all about. And what we have been spending last 1.5 years is to see how we can deepen those relationships and figure out with whom that needs to happen. So, the power teams, interesting though, I forgot Raghu. Raghu was sharing how his power team, they in turn pass on business to other power teams, to the architectural power team and the other power teams. So what really happens in your chapter is one power team is able to pass on referrals to other power teams. So essentially, your network, your chapter consists of a lot of power teams. And of course, there are members with no power buddy or power team. So what is our responsibility as fellow members? We need to help our members get a power buddy. Invite relevant people to the chapter so that they can join as power buddies for other members who do not yet have them. So this is your chapter network. Essentially, your chapter consists of a lot of power teams, and referrals are happening cross-chapter. So what happens is, this is your BNI Bangalore network with a lot of chapters and referrals happening cross-chapter. And in fact, if you notice, in fact, Murli was just sharing yesterday to me that very soon, by October 1st, cross-chapter referrals will get opened up in BNI Connect. Cross-chapter, cross-region, cross-country, cross-world, I think. So guys, this is truly your network, so start referring across chapters and so on.
So Murli, that is coming as a nod for that.
Yeah. So this is how your BNI Bangalore network is growing. So let's give some numbers to your BNI department. How is your city growing? So we have 57 chapters and 2,300 members. And in the last 12 months, we have added 10 chapters to your network over here. So this is how the member growth has been happening over the years. We started off with 81 members in the first year, and today we are 2,304 members. And this is how your money has been growing, given by the giving. So if you notice, in the last 12 months, there is a serious amount of change happening per member, per business, possibly because of these activities. I'm sure it'll go up going forward.
Balaji, here I want to tell the interesting fact. So let's say when the number of members in the region were less, okay, that is per member, the business is about 15.64 lakh. As the number of members increases in the region, the average value per year has gone up to 27.56 lakh. That means if you have more members, that means your brand image has gone up. Okay, that way there is more and more the business happening per member kind of thing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as your network becomes stronger and bigger, your membership grows. So this is what really is BNI Bangalore vision. We are going to spend a lot of time and effort to make sure the money per member increases. So 50-50 givers by 2020 is our vision, 1.4 crores per year per member. And if you really look at it, some of the activities which are doing very well is cross-city activities. So we have chapters who have their associate, or we're calling it branch chapters in other cities. For example, your BNI Millionaire and BNI Bedazzlers have formed specific chapters, have paired up across cities, and they're doing business with each other.
So here I want to add, see, for example, if BNI Millionaire finds the partner chapter in the Hyderabad region, that means the Nizam chapter, if it is their partners, the Nizam, when they are finding, like in Apex is the E road, so that means both Millionaire and both Millionaire and Nizam will have a connection with the Apex. So like the way we go for the one member per category in a per chapter, so we are following the process there. One, the chapter which is a supportive chapter in the other region. That way what happens, we can form a network of these particular chapters. So that means the other regions as well, like every region they will have only one chapter. Azure, Aspire, Apex, Nizam and Millionaire. So this whole thing can become a network tomorrow. So that is what is our vision. So probably we can talk to the Murli about this, and then later if this can be done kind of a structure, so that is what we are as of now following in Bangalore. That means every chapter will have one link. So that way what happens, nationwide network it is going to happen. So it's all from the way you are saying that you have that many branches. Morning also you talked about that. So that's what we are thinking to work on
today, Today Murli also presented to us how business is happening across cities and how BNI India is growing. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is your network. And your network is not just you, your power buddy and your chapter. It's really the BNI world, which is your network. And it's been growing really, really well. So this is your BNI department report. It's growing bigger, creating more opportunities, and helping you create deeper, meaningful relationships so that you can tap into the opportunities which are there for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, wish you a lovely year, and we'll have more numbers to share and successes to share next Bang. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Soldier, loyal till you.
All right, guys, let's have a huge round of applause for both the pillars of BNI Bangalore. Something that I want to share from my personal experience, right? From the point of time that I have been with BNI, to something to say about Anant and Balaji there. So thing is, so Anant is a knowledge bomb. Any question that you ask, he always have multiple answers to it. Right? So because of his knowledge, that is why we have so much knowledge of BNI. Let's have a huge round of applause for him there. Right? And whenever I meet Balaji, the special part about him is he always, the chivalry that he has. He always has a smile on his face. I wish I could have that smile. Right? Let's have a huge round of applause for them as well. Right? Now, before we head with what's going to happen up next, something very, very important, something very, very special, or rather, someone very special is going to be coming on stage to give a keynote speech. But you'll have to be very, very attentive and alive to grasp everything that he's going to give you, because trust me, each and every word that's going to be coming out of his mouth is going to be very, very valuable. So I am going to help you wake up. Everybody again on your feet. Come on your feet. There you go. I know so many people hate me right now, but don't worry, I still love you. All right, now what's going to happen is there's going to be some music playing. All we have to do is put our hands up in the air, clap along with the music. And if you see someone still drowsy, clap on their heads. Yeah? All right, can we have the music, please? Everybody, hands up, hands up, hands up. Both your hands, both your hands, both your hands. Everybody, everybody. I can see everybody here. Devu, can we have the music, please? Clap, clap, clap.
Let's rock you.
Don't stop, hands up, hands up. Clap, 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 clap. And on my cue, you're going to start jumping. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Jump, 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 jump. Everybody, run. People in the back, I got you, jumping on. I want everybody jumping, everybody, go on, go on. Hands up, hands up, hands up, yes. There you go. Amazing, amazing. Keep doing that, keep doing that. Keep going, keep going. All righty. Thank you, thank you. First of all, for that amazing performance, give yourselves a round of applause. Come on. And of course, for the wonderful music, give a huge round of applause for our DJ in the console. Come on. Alrighty. Now, moving forward, as I said, now that everybody's awake, yes? I can't hear you. Let me give you a small experience of mine. I recently visited the doctor. He gave me a bad news that I'm a little deaf. So you'll have to be a little louder when you answer to me. Are we alive? There you go. So, supposedly you're ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. This is an amazing opportunity for all of us here, and I'm honored to introduce this person here. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman coming on stage is a household name, a man who is helping men get crispy vadas at their command. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. Mustafa, CEO and co-founder of ID Fresh Food. I want each and everybody to clap along with the music and welcome him on stage.
Thank you. In the name of God, peace be unto you. Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me here. Such a great opportunity to be here among all these great leaders. I was so thrilled to be here in the last 1 hour. I am PC Mustafa. I come from a very remote village in a beautiful place called Wayanad in Kerala. We had no electricity in my village. We had no roads in my village. My dad was a coolie. As my dad was finding it difficult to meet both ends of the family, I ended up doing coolie job at the age of 10. I had to walk miles to my school. Government's midday meal scheme was the biggest motivation factor for me to attend the school. Three-time meal was a distant dream during my childhood days. My biggest dream during childhood days was to eat my breakfast because that was a luxury for me. I was very poor in my studies. I was a school dropout. I later went back to school and then became a school topper in less than 1 year. I then did my engineering in computer science from NIT Calicut by chance. After seeing my campus offer, my dad felt it was my annual package, not my monthly offer, because he had never seen that kind of money in his lifetime. Seeing my first month salary, my dad cried because it was more than his lifetime savings. I then worked with few MNCs in India, Europe, and Middle East. I decided to come back to India with an objective of creating employment for smart kids in my village. I then did my MBA from IIM Bangalore. 2 days ago, I won IIM Bangalore Distinguished Alumni Award. I then co-founded ID along with my cousins. Today, ID is a 1,000 crore fresh food brand, selling world's healthiest food, idli, to 1 million Indians every single day. My dad will be very proud to see my name engraved on the wall of fame at IIM Bangalore today. So how did this school dropout did his MBA from IIM Bangalore and started selling idli on the streets? How did we build a brand without spending money? How did a coolie boy become CEO of a 1,000 crore fresh food brand? In the next 25 minutes, I will share 4 stories with you. These are real life stories. And I hope these stories will help you to become better leaders and better human beings. So here goes my 4 stories and 4 messages for you. My first message is about a bomb blast experience. I mean, it's a bomb blast. We started ID batter trials in a place called Tippasandra in Bangalore. In a very small setup, 50 square feet kitchen, with an investment of 50,000 rupees. In 2005, He was holding a pack of batter. This is a great product. You should let us do the business here. Before store manager could reply, boom, the batter exploded. White batter on his face. I now leave it to imagination on what could have happened in the store after this incident. It was a great learning for us. Why did it happen? Batter ferments during summer. It forms gas. It expands. Beyond a point, it explodes. It explodes like a bomb blast. We had no idea about this fermentation process before we started the business. I heard the term called fermentation after this incident. We had no idea about it. During this journey, we made mistakes. Mistakes helped us to take right decisions today. Mistakes gave us experience to take right decisions today. So my first message to you is, go ahead, make mistakes. That's a way to do business. It's okay to make a mistake. It is not okay to wait for 100% knowledge. You will never get there. My second story is about an ethical conflict. All of us have a tendency to take shortcuts in life. That is natural. This story happened in the summer of 2008. We had chartered ID, and we were doing around 1 crore revenue per year. I was working as a software engineer with Intel. I had quit my well-paid job, and I had ventured into ID. Going was getting difficult every day. My biggest problem at that time, this was just 10 years ago. My biggest problem at that time was to live in Bangalore with that kind of a salary from ID. ID could not afford to pay me more, so I was struggling every day. One day, we had launched, so the only way for us to move forward was to get the funding. There was no one to fund us. The only option left was to take money from the bank using interest mechanism. As it was against my philosophy or ideology of life, I didn't want to bring interest into business. We don't pay interest, we don't take interest. That's the policy. But going was getting difficult every day. So we started creating more products which could be sold in the same vehicles. So we had started a product called Diamond Cuts. In Kerala, we call it Pettiyappam. It's a savory fried item, rice-flavored fried items. It had two versions, sweet version and chili version. Chili version was doing well in the market. One day I got a call from a large hotel in Bangalore. He wanted to buy thousands of kgs of diamond cuts, chili-flavored diamond cuts from me. I was seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Because this order was very profitable. I could have made a lakh rupee salary per month and meet my all regular expenses. So the entire team was energized. PO was raised. I wanted to meet with a chef at this large hotel to understand the usage pattern of this particular product. My objective was to see if I can build a business out of it and sell the same story to other large hotels in Bangalore and other parts of India. So when I met with the chef, you know about a chef in a large hotel, right? He's quite aged. He said, we had tried your diamond cuts. We quite liked it. We want to serve it as a bar snack, as a special item to our customers. Bar snack? I was confused. Not sure whether I want to do this business. On one hand, I had a huge order which will fulfill my immediate requirements. On the other hand, I had my value system. It was a toughest situation. On the way back, I didn't commit anything to him. On the way back, I talked to my cousins, who were my partners. We debated. Finally, I took my phone and called the chef, and I told him, sir, we value your order, but unfortunately, I will not be able to meet your order. He said, what? You cannot meet an order from such a large hotel? I thought you were from IIM guy. I said, sir, we understand that, but we will not be able to meet this order because it conflicts with my value system. I kept the phone down. I felt crying after this incident. I felt crying not for losing this valuable order. I felt crying because the Almighty God gave me the courage to take the toughest decision in my life. So my second message to you is avoid shortcuts. Do not compromise. Do not compromise on your value system. My third message to you is about a trust experiment. How many of you have tried ID batter? Quite large. How many of you trust a packed food? A packed food, just 1, 2, 3. How many of you trust ID batter? Not bad. ID batter is a packed food. We Indians consider packed food as a compromise solution, right? We usually don't consider it as healthy food. And some of them are not healthy, so I'm not getting to that. I was trying to sell a product which is the purest form of idli dosa batter, with no chemicals, no preservatives, no added flavors, and no soda. Customers won't believe it. So we have tried different campaigns to experiment to get the customers' trust. My problem was that I want my customers to trust me. What is the best way for someone to trust you? What is the best way for someone to trust you? Experiment, trial, what else? Trust them. Trust them so that they will trust you. So we launched this beautiful campaign called ID Trust Shop. So we had set up unmanned stores in apartment complexes across Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, and Hyderabad. These stores had no salesperson, no security, no cameras, no technology, no one watching except the Almighty God. The store was based on trust. Customers were expected to open the chiller, take their favorite product, drop the money in the money box kept next to it, go home and have a healthy breakfast. The store was purely based on trust. You know what? We Indians are trustworthy. We made better sales and better profitability from these stores than a retail store. That is trust. We had created a campaign video. Campaign video went viral like anything across the world. We decided not to patent it, this concept, because we want people like you to emulate it and build this trust-based business. Business is not just currency. Business is trust. Brand is all about trust. This idea was rated as the best food marketing idea in 2016. We were trying to build a brand which touches our customers in the heart, not just in the tummy. So my third message to you is, trust others. Trust your customers so that they will trust you. And be the change you wish to see in this world. I repeat, be the change you wish to see in this world. My last message to you is about a disruptive innovation. The story of Vada. We had helped mothers to serve world's best idli to their family. As you all know, vada is a crunchy, deep-fried snack. We all love vada. Vada goes best with idli. Kids love vada. It's a great snack, but then it's one of the most difficult snacks to make at home. There are two significant challenges in making vada. First challenge is to get the batter right. Even if I give you vada batter, it is still a difficult job to make vada at home. You cannot get the shape right for the vada. You can't get the size right for the vada. We Indians won't eat a vada without a hole. That's the most important part of a vada, right? And most importantly, new generation homemakers like you will end up frying fingers rather than frying the vada while making the vada. So we thought we should solve it. We identified it as an opportunity. If you look at it, it's a century-old problem. We identified it as an opportunity, and we had courage to solve it. Our solution is ID's new vada pack for you. It took us 3 years to build it. But then it takes just 1 minute for a homemaker to make vada at home now. Vada making is a science now, not an art anymore. I'm going to show you how it works. May I request you to play the vada video?
This is no ordinary snack, a South Indian specialty. It's a favorite in homes across India, but its circular cylindrical shape and donut-like hole make it fairly difficult to prepare at homes. It needs the expert hands of grandmas and aunts or even restaurant cooks. Not anymore. ID decided to turn its attention on this age-old problem and transform the complex art of vada making into a science for everyone. And the key ingredient? Common sense. A path-breaking, little, big invention. The spout that shapes batter into vadas with the hole. And that's it. Squeeze, shape, cut, fry. Handmade, but with no mess, no stress. Just delicious, crispy vadas. ID, maker of India's favorite batters and fresh food, presents Vada Batter in a pack that shapes batter into vadas. Now, everybody can vada.
Techies call it 3D printing of vada. World call it innovation. We call it common sense. Because we use common sense to do it. Common sense is the most important ingredient for innovation. We just complicate the matter. Common sense is the most uncommon subject these days. We depend too much on hard tools and spreadsheets when the only thing needed at that point in time would be common sense. So my last message to you is keep things simple. Do not complicate. Use common sense. Thank you. What could be the future? What could be the future? Innovation, business is all about thinking unimaginable. What could be the future? Can you? Last foil, please. Last foil. Why not? I'm not able to see it here. Can you move last foil? Yeah. Why not? A batter tanker coming soon into the market. Just for fun. We are still young at heart. It is such a coincidence that today a young boy for whom having breakfast was a luxury, who hails from a remote village in a place called Wayanad in Kerala, runs a company that serves world's best breakfast, idlis, to million Indians every single day. Happens in India, only in India. Let me summarize message for you. Our background doesn't matter. We had no idea about food technology. We had no idea about making breakfast. Forget about it. We had no idea about eating breakfast, right? We built a business using common sense. It is okay to make mistakes. It is not okay to wait for 100% knowledge to do something. Think simple ways to solve complicated problems. Use common sense to understand century-old problems and use common sense to solve it by keeping things simple. Trust others so that they will trust you. Be the change you wish to see in this world. Thank you again for this great opportunity. Before I end my speech, I would like to leave you with this final message, with a video. It's a tribute to the most important person in our life. May I request you to play the last video? Khana khai video.
Hi, Ma.
बेटा खाना खा लिया?
Mama, meeting is just about to start.
Oh, okay, okay. Good luck, बेटा. खाना खा लेना, okay?
Okay, Ma, talk later. Bye-bye. Sorry, guys. Hi, Ma.
Hi, बेटा. Work done?
Yeah, Ma. I'm going out अभी.
बेटा कुछ खा लेना.
हाँ, खा लूँगी. Okay, bye. Hi, Ma.
Breakfast किया ना आदि?
I'm running very late. And oh, I won't be coming home this weekend. Bye.
Hello, Adi.
Hi, Ma. Why are you calling so late?
Did I call?
Ma, I'm very stressed at work. I can't talk right now. Anything urgent? Okay.
He showed that you can do anything.
Ma, I called you so many times. Why didn't you pick up?
I've been sick, beta.
Ma, you've been sick and you didn't even tell me.
I didn't want to disturb you.
Ma, I'm very stressed at work. I can't talk right now. Anything urgent? माँ आपने खाना खाया?
Thank you again for this great opportunity. God bless you all. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Mustafa, Mustafa, don't worry, Mustafa. हम हैं तुम्हारे Mustafa.
Thank you.
Mustafa, Mustafa, don't worry, Mustafa. हम हैं तुम्हारे Mustafa.
All right. It's very important for us to convey the fact, Mustafa, we love you, yeah? Please, let's have a huge round of applause for him, guys. Come on.
Thank you.
Of course, on stage are EDs and the very, very talented Teresa Tony from the Kites chapter.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. I hope you will go to other channels soon. Thank you.
I think the iconic song that is playing, both of our EDs and Mustafa should dance for it, right? What do you think? Yeah? One single step. One single step. No?
Thank you.
I think he wants all of you to dance for it.
Yeah, why not?
But however, we will love to do that a little later on. But however, let's have a huge round of applause for him again, guys. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.